Hi, my little kids. I hope you all are doing great. So, here is Minnie, your maths buddy, and we are at your learning platform Learn Forward with your book Maths Concepts and Skills for Grade 1. And this is the series by Feather Cap. So, students, here we are for a journey on maths. What is maths? You have been learning numbers, isn't it? So we will be going to have fun with numbers now onwards. What are numbers, children? How many eyes do you have? See, all of you said 2. Okay, how many fingers do you have? That's 10 fingers. Wow, that's great. What's the time now? That's perfect. It's 9 a.m. and it's your maths session. Okay, if I ask you, how old are you? So you'll be giving me your age in years. How many years? So you say, I am 6 years old, right? So what are all these? These are all numbers and we see numbers all around us. If I talk about your date of birth, that is also a number, isn't it? How many members do you have in your family? See, again a number. So we are there with numbers all around. So let's have fun learning more about numbers. We are going to start the journey with numbers up to 20. What are these? Let's get started. So, here we have a few questions to you. How many suns do you see in the sky? Everybody saying 1 because it is unique. Yes. And then, how many legs does a hen have? 2. Okay, tell me how many legs do you have? That is also 2. That is the number 2. This is how we count to 1, 2. Then, have you ever seen some e-rickshaw? How many wheels does it have? It has 3 wheels. So 1, 2 and 3. When I talk about the wheels of your car, how many wheels does your car have? That is a 4-wheeler. So it has 4 wheels. So coming to next, how many fingers do you have in one hand? That says the number 5, right? So these are numbers. And then, can you count the petals in this flower? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the same as you have the fingers in one hand, isn't it? So that is your number 5, right? But if I ask you, how many leaves are there in this flower? So do you see any leaves here, children? No leaves here. So in maths, when you have nothing and you want to show it as a number, that is shown using a 0. What is it? 0. And this is the number 0. Z-E-R-O, 0. Right? So, we have learnt about numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what comes after 9 is the number 10, which we form using 2 digits. When we write numbers, we have digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next number is, yes, you all know, that is 6. So 5 and another one, this gives you 6. The next number is 7. So that gives you 7. There are 7 days in a week when you start from Monday and you end up the week at Sunday. So they give you 7 days. Then you have the number 8. So this is your number 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then comes number 9. After 8, we have another one and this gives us 9. Then you have the next number 10. So how do you write 10? it is a combination of 1 and this number 0, which alone means nothing. But when it goes with 1, it becomes a still bigger number, and it is 10. So you have 10 fingers, right? So this is 1, 0, 10. So that is the power of 0. That is the power of unity, you know. When 0 is alone, it is nothing. But when it goes with 1, it becomes even stronger, more powerful and bigger than the number 9. So this is number 10. Now when we are counting, because here you see, you are using 2 digits, 1 and 0. So what we do is, we group them all together in a pack. And this one pack is called 10. What is it called? It is called 10, which will help you in learning the numbers ahead. How? Let's see here. See, I have put all these 10 pencils together in a box. Just like when you go to market, you don't buy loose pencils now. Mama gets a pack of pencils for you. So do you know how many pencils are there in that pack? Yes, there are 10 pencils, children. So when you have a pack, you know there are 10 pencils in it. So after that, 10 and you get one more. This is 10 plus 1. This is 1 10 and 1 1. That gives you 11. 1 1 11. So now we write them correctly at their places. We'll keep them in their own boxes. And this is your O. That means the ones place. And this is your T, which means the tens place. So this is the ones place, this is the tens place. When you say 110, so you will be writing 1 under T. And how many ones do you have here? Only 1 1. So under O, that is the ones place, you will be writing 1. So this becomes 1 1 11. What is it? It's 1 1 11. Next, you have this pack of 10. This is 110. And you get 2 more. So now you have 110 and 2 ones. This gives you 1 2 12. What is it? This is your number 12. Comes next is 110 3 ones, which gives you 1 3 13. See, I am writing the digits T. Under T, I am writing 1 because there is only 110. Under O, I am writing 3 because I have 3 ones. So together it gives you 1 3 13. Next is 110 4 ones, which gives you 1 4 14. Let's go ahead. And similarly, we have 110 5 ones is 1 5 15. 110 6 ones is 1 6 16. 110 7 ones is 1 7 17. Remember, we are writing the digits under proper places with their families. The tens family is only 1. The ones family is 7. So 1 7 17. Then 110 8 ones is 1 8 18. 110 9 ones is 1 9 19. Now again, after 9 ones, when you take one more, children, what will happen? You will get another 110. So we will be putting all these again in another box. So we get 110 is here, another 110 is here. So how many tens do you have now? You have 2 tens. So how do you write this number? Let's see. Because at the tens value, you have 2 tens. So we write here 2 tens. Now, do you have any ones left alone? No. So nothing in maths again means 0. So this number is 2020. What is it? It's 2020. And what does it mean? It means you have 2 tens, 2 packs of 10 only, and nothing in loose, nothing in ones, right? So this is your number 2020. Interesting to learn the numbers ahead? That's nice. So what do we have now? We have an exercise where we have to write the number names. Just like all of you have your names, you spell them out. Similarly, these numbers have the names. This is number, can you identify? Yes, this is number 5. So, F-I-V-E. This is number 5. What's this number? 7. Good. So, S-E-V-E-N, 7. This is 9. Good. N-I-N-E. Now, what is this number? It's not 1, 3. This is 1, 3, 13 because it has 1 tens, 3 ones. So, this is number 13. T-H-I-R-T-E-E-N, 13. Now, this is number 17. So, this is 7 and T-E-E-N is 17. Coming to next, 19. So, this is 9 and teen. So simple, isn't it? Let's move to the next question. Identify the number as tens and ones. So you have to tell how many tens and how many ones are there in each of these numbers. If you just have the number 2, do you see any tens there? No. So nothing in maths means 0 tens, only 2 ones. What about 1, 1, 11? How many tens? 1 tens and 1 ones. That's great. So I'm sure you can do the rest of the parts. That's great, children. Now here is a fun time for you. You have to join the dots 0 to 20 in order. So now you know the counting from 1 to 20. Start from 1. Here is your number 1 and you will be moving, joining the dots over the numbers perfectly, counting in the order as we have learned from 1 to 20. And then you will get some food for the rabbit. Let's find out what's that. Have fun doing this activity. Now, next is numbers before, after, and in between. What do you mean by after, before, and in between? If we see 3 kids here, she is Mary, he is Harshit, and she is Rani. So, if I ask you, who is standing before Harshit? So, who is standing before Harshit? It is Mary. So, Mary is standing before Harshit. Who is standing between Mary and Rani? This is Harshit. Good. So, you know how the students are standing before, after, and in between. And then who is standing after Harshit? That is Rani. Who is standing after Mary? Now tell me. Yes, that's again Harshit. But if I say who is standing before Rani, that is also Harshit. So, before is the number first, then after is the number later. Okay. So, the same way, just as these kids are standing in an order, similarly, the numbers also stand in order. They are so disciplined. They stand like 1, 2, 3. This is the number system. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, can you see they all are standing in some order. They are not moving from their place, right? So, if I ask you which number comes before 10? So, just see what is the number ahead of 10? 9. So, we say 9 is before 10. If I talk about which number is between 9 and 11. So, which number do you see between 9 and 11? Yes, it's just like Harshit is standing between Mary and Rani. So, is 10 standing between 9 and 11. So, 10 is between 9 and 11. And which number is after 10? So, the number after 10 is what comes later. That is number 11. So, 11 is after 10. So, this way, this order of numbers helps us to know which number stands before, after, or in between the given numbers. Let's do an exercise on this. Okay. Fill in the blanks with the correct number. Dash comes just before 18. So, if you can recall, that's wonderful. Otherwise, you can take help of this order of numbers. Which number comes just before 18? Where is 18 here? It's this. And the number just before 18 is 17. So, 17 comes before 18. And which one comes just before 11? Just before 11 is your number 10. 13 comes just after which number? So, here is your number 13 and it stands after the number 12. So it comes after 12. And 16 comes after? 16 is here. It comes after 15. That's brilliant. So I'm sure this number system, the order of numbers, is going to help you in doing these sums better. Dash comes in between 13 and 15. So which number do you see between 13 and 15? Perfect. Faster than me. That is 14. And the number that comes between 18 and 20 is 19. Brilliant answer, children. Kudos to your learning. That means you are catching the things faster. Finding all this interesting? Let's go ahead. So you have to color this number strip. Color the number in red that comes before 13, and then the number that comes after 17 you have to use yellow color, and the number between 6 and 8 you have to use green color. Have fun coloring these numbers and identifying them. Now, next is roll the dice and write the numbers in the given table. Then write the number that comes just before and just after that number. So, all of you play Ludo. You have the rolling dice at home. Roll the dice. Write down the number that you get. After that, you have to write out which number comes before and which number comes after that rolled number. The one that you get on the dice. Now, next is ordering numbers. So, what is ordering numbers? When your teacher asks you to stand in order, how do you stand to move out of the class? You stand in order of your height, starting from the smallest to the biggest, or starting from the tallest to the shortest, right? The same way numbers are also very disciplined children. They love to stand in order. So, if we have some numbers in jumbled order, we put them in order, and the two orders that we have are ascending order and descending order. What are these? One is ascending order. We also call it the increasing order. The other one is the descending order, which is also known as the decreasing order. Now, how do you know what are these orders? What is the meaning of down? If you are up, you have to go down. That means you are going at a lower level, right? Similarly, down, D for down, and D is for decrease. D for down, D for decrease. So, when you go from a bigger number to a smaller number and finally to the smallest one, so we are going down. That means this is the decreasing order, remember. So, in decreasing order, we go from the biggest to the smallest. So, this D down will help you identify, recognize, remember what is decreasing or descending order. And the other order is increasing order, which is just the reverse, in which you go from the smallest to the biggest. This is your increasing order. What is it? It's your increasing order, right? Now, how do you write them? So, in increasing order, you always start from the smallest number. We'll find out which number is smallest and we'll go gradually to the biggest number. Like we have the numbers 17, 15, 18. Out of these, which is the smallest? 7. Sorry, this is 7, 15 and 18. So, which is the smallest? 7 is the smallest. So, this will come first. And next number is, we rule out 7. Now, we are left with 15 and 18. Which one is smaller now? 15. So, the next number we will write is 15, and 18 is the biggest number. It will come at the end of this order. So, we started from smallest, we moved to the biggest in increasing order. In decreasing order, we just do the reverse. We start from the biggest. Now, in this order, we have already found out the biggest and the smallest. So, for writing the same numbers in decreasing order, we write the biggest one, which is 18. The next number is 15 now, and moving to the smallest, this is number 7. So, 18, 15, 7, this will give you the decreasing order of numbers, right? Hope you have understood it. Are you sure? So, can we move ahead? That's great. So here we have an exercise for you. Arrange the following numbers from the smallest to the greatest. So from smallest to greatest means this, right? What is this order? We are not going down, we are going up. Down is descending, decreasing order. Up is the opposite. This is increasing order. So we are doing the increasing order here from smallest. What is the smallest number here, children? Perfect. 2 is the smallest. Next is 3. Next is 9. And the biggest number is 10. So simple. I hope you'll be able to do rest 2 parts. Finding fun in doing them? That's brilliant. Let's move to the next question, which says arrange the following numbers from greatest to the smallest. So are we going down? Yes, and going down means which order? Brilliant, that is decreasing order. Yes, so let's start from the biggest number here. This is 18, good. Next is 16, good. And 13, last smallest number is 9. That's the perfect answer from all of you. And I'm sure you'll be able to do the rest 2 parts yourselves. Are you sure? That's great, children. Now comparing numbers. When we compare numbers, that means we are just trying to find out which one is bigger, which one is smaller. So if you have 2 numbers are compared, you can use this number strip, the order of numbers, to compare the numbers. The farther the number is from 0, the bigger it is. So if I have to compare the numbers 10 and 16, let us mark the numbers here. This is 10, this is 16. Which one is away from 0? 16. So 16 is bigger than 10, right? So the farther the number from 0, the bigger it is when the numbers are standing in order, right? So this is what we say about the comparison of numbers. So here we have some numbers. Let's find out what the first question says. Circle the smaller number. So smaller number means the number closer to 0. Here 19 and 10. Which one is closer? 10. Yes. From 18 and 12, which one is closer? 12. Very good. And 11 and 9, which one is closer? That's perfect. So 9 is smaller. So rest of the parts find out yourselves. Now circle the greater number. Greater means the number which is away from, that is farther from 0. So 11 and 13, which one is farther? 13 is farther. And between 9 and 19, what do you say? 19 is farther. So this number is greater. So have fun doing the rest of the parts yourselves. So what we have learned in this chapter, we use the words nothing, none, nil when we talk about which number in maths? 0. Yes, exactly. This is your 0. That helped us to move ahead in our counting after 9. And we learned that 10 is the smallest 2-digit number. When we start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up to 9, we have only 1 digit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are actually called the digits also. The moment you start writing the next number 10, it has got 2 digits. So before that, all the numbers are 1-digit number. The 2-digit counting starts from here, and this is the smallest 2-digit number. And remember, your counting doesn't end at 20. We'll be growing, our numbers will also be growing. Numbers can be arranged from smallest to greatest, and they can also be arranged from greatest to smallest. So this is what we learned in increasing and decreasing order. So here you have some mental skills. Which number will come in place of question mark? 15, question mark, 17. So what is the missing number, children? Yes, 16 is the missing number. Which of the following is not a correct match? So let's see, are the numbers with their correct number names? What is this? Perfect, it's 11. This one is, oh, that is also correct, 18. 15 is also correct. How much is 20? Yes, it is not 12, it is 20. That means this is your required answer. Now let's move ahead. So here's a miscellaneous exercise for you, some MCQs. The number name for 7. I think you can do them. The numeral for 8. The number that comes just after the greatest number and then the smallest number. I'm sure you'll get perfect answers to them. Let's do this subjective type questions. Naman has 1 tens and 7 ones. So what is his number? 1 tens and 7 ones is 17. Yes. John has 14 balls. Manit has 18 balls. Who has more? Perfect, 18. So Manat has more because his number is farther from number 0. So Manat has more balls. Today Ram has turned 15 years old. How old was he last year? So just a year before. And what is that number? Perfect. This is 14 years. Good reasoning you all have, I must say. Look at the adjoining picture and let's revise numbers. Count and write. How many number? You have to count the number of animals. Then you have to write the number names. Then count how many flowers are there. Oh, do you see any flower here? Yes, they are very small. So please be very particular about looking at them. Look very carefully and then count and write here. Okay. So have fun doing this exercise, this activity rather, on type of picture talk. Now let's think. Simran invited her 5 friends for dinner. She will help her mother to lay out the dining table. How many of these will she put? Write the number. So for 5 friends, how many spoons does she need? 5 spoons. 5 glasses. Perfect. 5 plates. How many forks? Again 5 forks. How many soup bowls do you think? Yes, again 5 soup bowls. And the napkins, how many do you need? 1 for laying on your lap and then 1 for holding. So that means 5 and 5, 10 napkins you will be needing. Now here's a lab activity and you'll have fun doing them. See what we have here in this activity for you. We'll have a bowl with paper cards with numbers 1 to 20 and we'll be dividing your class in groups of 5, 5, 5. Come on, let's group into 5 now. All of you get into the groups of 5, 5. Yes. And then we have a bowl here in which on each table we have put a bowl with number cards from 1 to 20. Now listen to me carefully what all you have to do. One of your group members, your partner, will pick out a card from the bowl. Can you all pick up? Okay, now quickly just see what is the number. And in one, we have some loose marbles there. We have the number of marbles, right? Do you find a packet also there in your bowl? Yes, and that packet actually means a 10. So you don't have to count 10 marbles. Whenever you need, you will just pick up one packet and place it with it. So all of you have taken out one card? Yes, good. So one member has taken out a card. Now the second student of your group will see the number. What is the number? And count and take out those number of marbles there. Count and take out the same number of marbles. Done? That's interesting. Now, the third student of your group, take out another card from that pack. So, all of you have another number? Right. So, tell the fourth member of your group to count those many marbles and take them out again. Remember, if you have a number 10 or more than that, for 10, you will pick up the pack of 10 marbles, right? So, if you have the number 13, listen carefully. If you have the number 13, you will not count marbles 13, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. No, just 13 means 1, 3, 13. That means 1 tens, 3 ones. So for 1 tens, you will take out a pack. One packet has 10. And how many more do you need? So 3 loose marbles you will take out. So that is 1, 2, 3. So one packet and 3 loose marbles will make 13 for you. Interesting? I hope you all are having fun doing this activity. That's great, children. Now, your group has got two numbers. The fifth child of your group is going to check out which number is bigger. Have fun doing this activity, exchange your roles and enjoy. So that's all in numbers up to 20. We'll be coming up to have more fun with numbers. Till then, happy learning, children.